Hey guys, do you know what the #1 killer of testosterone for men over 40 is? This is. You're probably wondering what the heck this yellow chunk is. This represents what 5 pounds of belly fat actually looks like, or science refers to as visceral fat. This is just 5 pounds. But did you know that the average man over 40 carries around an extra 17 pounds of belly fat? That's triple what I have here. Pretty scary, right? We all know that visceral fat or belly fat is unpleasant to look at, as you can see. In fact, it's kind of disgusting when you see what belly fat looks like in real life. But aside from its unattractive appearance, visceral fat is considered by many healthcare providers as the #1 testosterone inhibitor because it secretes a hormone that literally kills the free-flowing testosterone that's in a man's body. Check this out, guys. Harvard medical research has shown that fat cells, particularly visceral fat cells, are biologically active. One of the most important medical developments in hormone science since the mid-1990s is the realization that the fat cell is just like any organ in that they can actually secrete their own hormones. Just like how your pancreas organ produces hormone insulin, your fat cells can produce hormones that will cause your testosterone production to shut down. That means that the more body fat you have, the more testosterone you lose. And for an older man, losing even 1 nanogram of testosterone can wreak havoc on your fat-burning metabolism. This is why so many older men end up gaining even more belly fat, no matter how well they eat or how much they work out. Pretty crazy, right? And as a 54-year-old man myself, you bet your ass I've experienced a drop in my test levels too. Now, man to man, let me tell you, this is not something that you want to experience. Listen, guys, during my late 40s, I started realizing that my test levels were not where they should be. Even though I had been in great shape in my 20s and 30s, once I reached my 40s, I noticed that maintaining a lean body was getting harder and harder, even though I had a lifestyle that didn't change much. In addition, I started to lose my drive and motivation at work and at home. However, I was able to make some serious changes, as you can see. And no, the changes I made had nothing to do with starving myself with ridiculous diets or working out more often than usual. It's actually just one simple change I made as a man to boost my test and put a stop to visceral fat storage for good. Now guys, I just posted a different YouTube video showing how you can do the same thing. And to see this video, just click the button below or head straight to my website, getabsafter40.com. Now guys, here's one more scary thing that most men don't know, and that is belly fat, aka visceral fat, can actually reproduce itself as if it had a mind of its own. And like I mentioned before, visceral fat produces a hormone that turns your test into a fat-storing hormone. And this hormone is the master female hormone, estrogen. And guys, if you're not too familiar, estrogen is the hormone that gives women their feminine features. And when men have high levels of it, guess what? This starts to happen. And on top of more belly fat, you'll also start to experience male breast growth, bloating, and even a loss of sex drive. Pretty much everything you would want as a real man is literally taken away from you. And this is how visceral fat makes more of itself. However, researchers have recently found that there is one simple way to prevent your belly fat from reproducing while also minimizing estrogen production in a man's body. Luckily, I've already done the research and tested out this new way of getting rid of your belly fat. I've posted a free video showing you exactly what this science-based fat loss discovery is and how you can do the same today. You can see this video by clicking the button below or just go over to getabsafter40.com. And in that video, you're going to see my 3 testosterone-killing foods and exercises you should never eat or perform if you want to get abs. And instead, I'll show you this new style of testosterone training and a few of my favorite cheat foods that can revitalize your test production. You'll also discover something you can do in just a little over an hour a week to keep your test levels optimized 24 hours a day. It has nothing to do with starving yourself or having to force down bland, tasteless diet foods for the rest of your life. And most importantly, you're going to see the one thing a man our age can do daily to suppress estrogen and support higher levels of testosterone production. And to see that video, just go to my website, GetAbsAfter40.com right now, and I can't wait to see you there.